welcome into another magnificent Monday. Why did I say another? Because I've done these before, just had never posted them up on YouTube. Today will be my first Magnificent Monday news roundup of the week. I think is how we're going to call these things. Well, I don't know. Working title. We'll figure it out as we go. But this is a great day in Marvel Strikeforce. Today we've got a couple things to talk about and discuss. And just would love to give you my vantage point and viewpoint on what's going on. But the first thing I got to touch on right now is Overpower. Really interesting punch up here. I'm going to get into depth with the details of this little one right now. YouTube. No idea where this is going to get inserted into some video, but it is going to make it into a video because this is the exact reason why I picked up this account again. Okay? Given that Overpower is in the game and there's a lot of controversy about it, I think a lot of people are failing to understand what's going on here, right? So this account is in Silver 3. It hasn't been played a lot recently. It's account level 102. As you can see, look at my opponent's attacks right here, right? If we take a look right here, right? We take a look at my opponent's attacks. This team is massively overpowered to my X-Men-ish team. It makes no sense of the complaints about overpowered other than there were counters that were on the fringe of working in the past and don't work anymore. I don't know how else to say that. This is an old man Logan overpowered level 6. 2 levels getting punched down on. Hope this makes sense. That's right. That's right. Look, I said it best. I'm not going to get back into it, but we do want to talk about a couple other things that I think are super important to the game right now. Super excited to talk about the Intel store. A lot of people are super curious as to what's going on with it right now. If you haven't heard from one of your favorite content creators, it's a very simple store. We like it around here. It really helps out. This account is a free-to-play account, right? We're talking about limited resources here, something that I'm not used to. Boy, oh boy, did I find this Intel store to be extremely useful. Not only do we have valuable T4 ability materials that I get to choose from, valuable training materials that I get to choose from, also up-to-date character shards. This is pretty cool. I like this store a lot. It's a big variation from the X store, so super excited to see that this come to the game. Really, really looking forward to seeing how this is going to really evolve. Will say that on the main account, obviously not a lot going on right there. It's G20 or bust on the main account. When I take a look and see what's going on here, it just doesn't feel like there's a lot for the end game players right now outside of those G20s. Maybe you consider yourself end game, but you don't happen to have awakened abilities or enough T4s or the latest characters up there. Totally get it. You know, the agency here is important here. I really, really enjoy, and I think this is a really positive change to the game. Super excited to see how the currencies are going to convert and what we're going to get out of raids and how it's all going to really come together here. I think that's the part that is still a little yet to be seen, but make sure you're doing your raids. Make sure you're high up in arena for the latest event. That's the next thing to cover really is this event here, which is really just getting points from arena. It's called Stolen Thunder. If you're unfamiliar, right here, it's the latest leaderboard event. That's right. We love these leaderboard events where you can climb high and get those G20s if they're valuable to you. Again, on my free-to-play account right here, I'm looking at this stuff up at the top, and I see diamonds for characters that I'm not going to have at 7 yellow anytime soon. I see gear tier 20 that I'm not even ready for. I'm not even level 105 yet. So I will tell you right now, this leaderboard event, pushing super hardness, not the most compelling thing for me. Now, as we get down into the lower ranks, okay, I see some teal orbs. I see some diamond currency. These are things that I can use today, will have an impact and a meaningful impact on my account right now. So I think it's important to note that I'm going to target being in the lower ranks 100% on this account. Yeah, I just need to make sure that, you know, I'm staying within my own lane and I'm not trying to get ahead of my skis a little bit, because even if I got all this gear, I still have 3 more character levels to go. So super excited to see how all of this is going to pan out, but a lot of new fun events coming to the game. God dang it. All right, we're back after a little technical difficulty. If you saw that, you know what? Hate that. So excited for the things that are coming to Marvel Strikeforce. Keep an eye on the stores. Make sure you're doing your milestones. Feel free to jump over on Twitch, watch your favorite streamer, get your Intel currency. That's very, very important. All right, fun week of Marvel Strikeforce. Not going to lie. We got a new Intel store that just dropped. This is take 2 of the video, by the way. If you're lucky enough to have seen take 1, whew, you're in for a treat. But look, when you come in here, buy the shit that you need. Buy the shit that's relevant to your account, okay? It's that simple. There's going to be a lot of videos about like what's good value, what's good for this, what's good for you. Do what's good for you. On this account right now, it's a free-to-play account. I am level 102, just so you know, right here, level 102. And there's a couple things that I need. They're called training modules. That's it. I don't need any of this other shit. All right. Awakened abilities, nice to haves. Character shards for new characters, nice to haves. Gear tier 20, see you in fucking 6 months, right? Gear tier 19, nice to haves. Everything that you see here is all nice to haves. The things that I absolutely have to have, that I cry about every day because I don't have enough, is right here. L4 training materials. I ain't got them. I need them. Okay? Fucking put that shit in the vein. Give me 14 of them right now. Put them in my fucking mouth right now. I need them. Okay? Training modules. That's what I need. Don't let me or some other content creator tell you what you need out of this store because of value, because of this, because of that. Use what you need. Do what you need to do. Okay? That's the first thing to drop. Intel store is top notch. If you think it sucks, I dare you to put a comment down and see what the hell I have to tell you about it. Okay? Moving right along. Now we're going to go ahead and jump over here to the command center. Okay? This is really important, friends. This is really important. Do your shit. It's that simple. All right? You got to come in here and do your shit every day. It tells you what to do. It's that simple. Battle in raids. Guess what? Do your raids. If you're in an alliance that's not doing raids, find a new fucking alliance right now. Stop what you're doing. Pause this video. Go find a new alliance that's doing raids of any caliber and go do them. Next, spend campaign energy. Self-sucking set. Like, come on. Spend gold. Like, okay, easy peasy. Use intel in the store. We just talked about the store. Buy your shit that you need. Use it. It's right there. That's how much easier could this get? Battle and raids with Hitmonkey. Now, here's where it gets a little complicated. If you don't have Hitmonkey, you could double up on your rewards here by trying to go the intel store to get Hitmonkey, to then get this thing, to ultimately, obviously, get to the point where you can unlock the new legendary. It's probably a decent idea. I'm not necessarily worried about it on this small account right now. I'm going after the big bads, Mephisto and Odin, right? Do your shit according to you. Be you. That's all you can do. We can't be anyone else, all right? Follow the same logic down with the rest of the characters. Obviously, you're going to want a core, Victoria Hand, Songbird, Hyperion, new raid characters, Daredevil, Silver Surfer, Hitmonkey, new raid characters. They're important to your roster. So if you go after them, that's a good goal. But just know you don't absolutely have to, because all right, look, I struggled to get through this. I'm not going to lie. Okay. I want you to use all of the functions in here and pay attention to Command Center. It's very important. I will not be paying as close attention as I need to on some of these accounts, because the accounts that I care about a lot, I augment that with a little force multiplier we call Krakenism, right? That happens. So I see these milestones. If I'm behind, we do a force multiplier real quick, right? We cut down on time with a little IRL money, right? Like, that's kind of how it works for me. So, not gonna lie, my video is supposed to be informative. I'm trying to help. Do your shit, okay? If it's in here, fucking do it, okay? Just like, do it. And if you need to know how, read it. There's little buttons here that will tell you daily, weekly, right? It'll show you what to do here. But do your shit, all right? Like, make sure each one of these things gets checked off, all right? When you come in here, make sure that you got a little claimed icon there, not a button. If you got a button, you better go fucking do it. If it says claimed, you're good. Okay? All right, and the last update, which I have to share, went through slightly unceremoniously, and it's gone now. Okay. Look in the upper right-hand corner right now, friends. Look in the upper right-hand corner. Careful, because sometimes it disappears on us. We finally fucking did it. They finally did it. I have been asking on Twitch for over 6.5 months now. If you look in the upper right-hand corner, they have finally given us our B. Scopely, thank you very much. I appreciate this so much. You have no idea. Now, if you could just implement it so that it doesn't change and it stays in there throughout the game the entire way, this would be fantastic. This is the change that Marvel Strike Force has needed to put it over the top. No more 1,189 point something million gold. It is now rightfully 1.189 billion gold. And with that, we bid you adieu. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like and share and do all the fun stuff if you like this video. Again, we have a lot of fun around here. It's a different way to take. It's a different type of video. I get it. If it's not your style, let me know in the comments why it's not your style. We're just having fun. We're just trying to enjoy the game at different levels. See ya. Bye.